Hamnen.se webb-tv presenteras av Gransegel, Yamaha Center, Nexus Marin. Det finns ingen som inte vänder på huvudet när den här båten glider genom Stockholms skärgård. Den är smal som ett spjut och ser ut att välta vid minsta vindby. Men det gör den inte. Istället skjuter den iväg i farter som många andra båtar aldrig kommer i närheten av. Ägaren heter Jimmy Hellberg och är en av Sveriges flitigaste kappseglare. Idag ska vår nya medarbetare Torvar Mirsky se vad den går för.
I had this 30-foot cruiser that we were racing, handicap racing with. But the problem with a cruiser like that is it's always filled with stuff, with cruising stuff. So every time you want to go out racing, you have to empty the boat first. And then you also need a lot of guys on the rail. And you know, you have to phone all your friends, and nowadays they have children and wives and stuff, so they can come. And then you end up with not enough weight on the rail and you're not competitive. So I was pretty fed up with that. So I just wanted a boat that was easy to handle on few people. It's perfect for that. So I just, you know, pick up the boat, go out, it's ready to race. You only have to be 2 or 3, and it's fun.
I really like boats that are specific to one purpose, and this is, you know, specific to racing. It's not compromised for racing. It is the best it can be for that. More people should buy boats like this to race rather than caravans like Bavaria's or whatever. I had seen John Swarbrick's first one of these in Perth, and it caused a bit of a stir there. My first reaction out here is to, you know, I think it's probably quite good for racing out in this archipelago in the flat water, light winds. It's quite a powered up little boat, efficient, so I'm sure he can, Jimmy can and has beaten a lot of other bigger boats in the races around here. Got to get used to this leaning over business.
Yeah, that takes a while to get used to, but you know, it's just let her heel. Just push her down and lots of power. Because that bulb, you have to get that way out to windward and just let the bulb do the work.
Yeah.
You don't get any stability until she heels like this. Come up again a little bit.
Coming up.
Give me some more pressure.
Yeah.
That's it.
Here we go. Hey, Jimmy, how fast are we going?
Right now we're doing 11 knots.
Nice. Not that much wind either. Might even hit 12 here.
12 knots of boat speed.
That's awesome. That's real quick downwind. This boat loves it. You rock.
Another pump coming in. 11 knots of breeze, it's not much.
When we got that little gust, we went 12.5 knots or something, and you could feel that there was a lot of potential for it to go a bit more. It's just, we were saying it's a little bit like a catamaran with a hull being long and skinny. It doesn't really pop up and plane, it just sort of glides along, which is nice. It's well balanced, and just trying to figure out the way you got to sit when the boat heels over so much. It's very smooth, so it's nice. Not sure about this back rail. I'd like to sit out a bit or something. This is to stop us hiking, isn't it?
Anyway.
In this boat?
In this boat, yeah.
Awesome.
So
that's like 2-3 days, 3 days?
Yeah, 3 days.
That would have been fun, right?
It was really fun. It was really fun. And the most fun is that because we were sailing in the big class, the longer course, and you were sailing against 40-footers and 50-footers and stuff like that, and you're cruising around double-handed on a small boat like this. Yeah, it's an adventure.
You know, because you're leaning over, I kind of want to lean out. I
exactly.
think, you know, lifelines are not. I hate lifelines. I think they just crowd your boat. They make it feel half the size and everything like that. As you and I'm sure would agree, a boat that heels over more does not mean it's less stable.
Exactly, because you know this boat
which is a stability test, right?
It is a stability test, yeah. And
it's actually the boats that stay too flat are the ones that are probably going to fail the stability test.
It depends, you know, if they have a lot of form stability and not a very deep and heavy keel, at one point they will turn over and they won't come back.
Like a catamaran.
Like a catamaran. And they won't come back. But this boat is very narrow. She heels early and a lot, but then she stops. Because you have the bulb here. It's, 700 kilos and the boat is overall weight of 1100. So it will heel and then it stops, and it's very, very stiff when it comes to that point.
So it just sounds like you're getting involved with some people who are a little bit upset about this boat.
I didn't count on this when I bought the boat. There would be so much hassle to just go around an island out here in the Baltic Sea,
And for me, coming from Australia, I'd say this is a pretty safe place to sail. There's land everywhere to go chill out on. Yeah, we just got to tell these old guys to fuck up. Why do you have so many instruments on board such a small boat?
When I was working with the Ericsson racing team, I was the IT guy and involved with the computers and the nav systems on board and stuff like that. So I like the instruments, and it's actually quite good on a boat like this when you don't have any other boat similar to this one that you actually can do some two-boat testing with. It gives you a lot of references with the instruments, and you can get the logs out, and it's quite handy. It looks cool too.
Nice. Sure. No, I think these instruments are all very useful. If he's doing offshore racing and all that, setup, the boat leans over. We've cleared that up, haven't we?
Actually, I've just stand like this, and you have the tiller here, and this is how you sail her.
But as far as the systems go and everything, I think it's quite neat for two people. There's a pit here with a winch that's basically everything at their fingertips. I mean, everything's really close in a cockpit like this, and it just needs to be simple, and it is. I couldn't really think of instantly a way of doing it better, so that's a pretty good sign. We're just trying to go a little bit faster. I heard we got to actually sail all the way into Stockholm, so it's not actually that comfortable. I prefer my trapeze harness. Thanks, Jimmy, for the ride today.
Thank you. It was a pleasure sailing with you.
It was great fun just to go out there and check out this this boat. It's obviously a long, skinny, efficient boat. Something that works quite well. I do find it a little bit uncomfortable when we're leaning over on the side, but in the end, I like boats that are going to win races and go fast. So that's the priority, and I like how
anything to win races, right?
Exactly.
Right.
So, yeah, great job. Nice work.
Thanks, mate.